Welcome to the third Colonial Waterbird Program training video. This video will cover an overview of the protocol. This video will include an overview of data collection and entry with some key points to remember and focus on during the survey, a protocol overview with the descriptions of the equipment you will need, the data sheets you will fill out, and an example of the colony map that you can create at your site. Data collection with citizen scientists can provide opportunities to engage the public to learn about the scientific process and contribute information about local birds. This part of the process of research is a crucial part of conservation. Data should be recorded neatly with clear handwriting, concise, consistent in how you record the information, remembering the quality of the information rather than how much information you collect, and making sure that each section is completely filled out. In each month, there is a 4-day window, Friday to Monday, to conduct your survey. They must be completed between 8 a.m. and 1 p.m. and should be an hour or more in length. Monitoring occurs from February to August and includes 6 to 8 survey dates per colony, depending on the species observed. Great blue heron colonies are monitored from early February to July. Double-crested cormorant and egret colonies are monitored from early March to early August, and gull, tern, and shorebird colonies are monitored from early March to early August. Our goal is to monitor once a month, the first weekend, during the early and late nesting months, and twice a month, first and third weekends, during the peak nesting months. For current survey dates, please refer to the Colonial Waterbird website listed here. You will also find the Colonial Waterbird Monitoring Manual there as well. The equipment you will require in the field are binoculars, a spotting scope, field guides, data sheets, and depending on your site, you may need keys, permits, or lock combos. Binoculars and scopes can be checked out from the SFVBO office, and data sheets can be downloaded off the Colonial Waterbird website. With these tools, you will estimate the number of breeding adults, active nests and chicks, and note nesting behaviors such as incubation, nest building, and courtship displays, and any evidence of human disturbance or predation. It is important to observe at least 500 feet away from the colony. Some birds can be sensitive to disturbance and may flush if you are too close to leaving eggs and chicks vulnerable. Everyone who is monitoring the colony will fill out this first data sheet. Each section must be filled out completely. The following must be recorded: the colony ID, your full name, how visible the site is and what is impending visibility. There's a section each for HEP species and GUTE species. You will be informed the species to survey at your site, the total nests and individuals, and any possible nests. Possible nests are recorded only before April 1st for the HEP colonies. And finally, any notes about the area will be recorded. Please let us know if there are any significant disturbances at the site, human or otherwise. This is a second data sheet for anyone who is monitoring a colony with herons, egrets, or cormorants. The nesting stage description is at the top. Pick a single stage for each nest on this page. A focal nest is nests that you will track throughout the whole season. It is important to fill out that blank each time. Once you decide it is a focal nest, keep it a focal nest. Write yes each time, even if it's inactive. Although it is tempting to track every nest you see, it is important to only fill out a maximum of 15 focal nests in order to have accurate and clear data for data entry. The focal nests are just an additional piece of information to see those nests progress over the season. Only fill in possible nests if it is before April 1st. For those of you that will be monitoring gulls, terns, and shorebirds, you will fill out this form. A description of the nesting stage guide is at the top. For stage 0, you count adults. Stage 1, just count nests, and stage 2 to 4 only count the number of chicks. A subcolony is a smaller group of birds within a whole colony. It is discrete rather than acting as one whole unit. Sometimes there will be up to 100 birds in a whole colony, so it can help to divide the area into subcolonies to track an individual behaviors. You will make up your own names for subcolonies and record them the first time you designate them. We ask that you help create your own colony map to keep track of the focal nests and subcolonies to help keep track of the birds. It is beneficial to take photos of the site and birds as well. Here are some examples of what they look like. This concludes the third video of the Colonial Waterbird Training video series. Please continue on to our fourth training video if you are monitoring herons, egrets, and cormorants on HEP protocols, or our fifth training video if you are monitoring gulls, terns, and shorebirds on the group protocols.